Welcome to another episode of Building Junk with Junk. Today you're going to watch Nathan and I put a solid axle swap in our 6.5 horsepower go-kart that we built last winter. We just put it up on the table. It's a welding table I built last week. It's got a 1/4 inch steel plate top. It's 3 feet by 7 feet. It's 4 locking casters. Picked those up on Amazon for about $30. The go-kart's loosely based on the Kart Fab kart. I watched the video on YouTube about a year ago and decided I was going to try to build one. The free design from Kart Fab is a single drive wheel. I didn't find the performance to be very satisfactory with a single drive wheel, so you can see here we picked up a solid axle, some pillow block bearings, a couple of hubs, and some new tires and wheels. With the dead axle set up, we had one-wheel drive, and you can see that tire's off the cart right now. The other 3 are held on with 3/8 bolts, acting as axles. We're just taking all the tires off the cart to make it a little easier to maneuver around the table. That required some persuasion. Once we get the tires off, I decided to cut the solid beam axle off the back. We have a spot to mount the pillow block bearing, so we're going to hold the new drive axle. What do I keep looking at?
I feel like I should throw a rag over that gas tank or something. Just in case.
Gas cap leaks a little bit. At this point, we decided to disconnect the throttle, the brake.
Who built this?
It's a bit of a chore, but that would allow us to turn the go-kart upside down without dumping all the fuel out. There's a tiny bolt that holds the throttle cable onto the carburetor's throttle linkage. I'm just struggling with it. When I finally get the nut off, it falls down inside the pull cord housing. Of course. Disconnecting the kill switch, just get all the wiring out of the way, undoing the motor mount bolts. little better access with the go-kart upside down. Make it a little easier to cut the remains of the beam axle off the frame without doing too much damage to the frame. That was probably the strongest weld on the whole go-kart. I just cut it off. With the dead axle cut off, we're just putting the engine back in place to check alignment. You can see we've got the axle mounted on the pillow block bearings. We're just checking the placement of the pillow block bearings on the frame. Take some measurements to make sure it's tracking straight. Using a couple clamps to hold it in place while we get it lined up. I'm taking measurements from the rear cross member of the frame. That's our reference plane. I think I inset the axle 7 inches from the rear reference. Once we get the axle in position, we'll mark the hole for the first bolt in the pillow block and drill it.
We're building junk with junk.
Digging through a pile of scrap bolts to try to find 4 same size that'll fit through the frame and the pillow blocks. Somehow we actually managed to find them this time. Most things I build, every nut or bolt's a different size. Using a hole punch to mark the holes. Start drilling some holes here. I gotta be more careful with this drill. You'll see why in a moment. The pilot holes went okay when we stepped up to the actual size. Just missed my face. I learn all my lessons the hard way. With the pillow block bearings and the axle in place, we're putting the tires back on so we can flip the go-kart back over, remount the engine, and start lining up the sprocket and the brake. Just removing the old bracket for the single wheel brake. Test fitting the brake drum hub on the other side. bracket on the passenger side. Flux core wire, Lincoln mid-pack 180, 220 volts. I think on setting heat C, feed 3. We're now going to weld the sprocket to the new hubs. Nice and true. Just cutting the key stock now to hold the hubs onto the axle. Nathan's cleaning them up on the bench grinder. Take off any burrs that I left with the angle grinder. Just using a punch to tap them into place. Tighten the set screw. I was just saying to Nathan how well everything went in this build when I broke the head of the Allen key off the set screw. The axle shaft on the passenger side and the hub that I chose to use for the brake drum both had some manufacturing defects, which you can see me filing off to make the hub fit the axle. It was still pretty tight. But the key fit really nice. Whereas on the drive sprocket I had to hammer the key in with a lot of force. On the brake hub, the keyway was smoother, larger, I'm not sure which. So she's basically ready for a test drive.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
My neighbors love me. More neighbors just out walking their dog and have to deal with these assholes driving a noisy, home-built death trap around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
A slight oversight is about to bite me in the ass.
You're not taking it for a rip?
Can't right now.
Why?
Just broke the steering wheel out of it.
Oh, it's gonna take me 2 seconds to
Rips.
weld that back on. I probably said to myself, oh, I'll weld that up later.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely did.
I
I
definitely
hope you
said
can see
that.
the steering wheel. Oh, I got the chest cam. You'll be able to see the whole thing.
That's right.
Nathan took it for a little rip. Accelerates quite a bit faster with Nathan on it. He probably weighs about 100 pounds less than I do. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the video.
Right on.